First this evening, let's begin by queering up South Florida and Florida. OUTshine film Christopher Frentzel's Frag is about Wilton Manors bar grenade incident. The OUTshine LGBTQ+ Film Festival Miami, renowned as one of the largest LGBTQ+ cultural festivals globally, is all set to celebrate its 26th annual Miami film lineup. Running from April 18th through 28th, the festival will feature over 50 international films, features, and shorts, including premieres and documentaries. One of the standouts this year is Frag. It will be screened under the Cocktails and Cinema South Florida Filmmakers Program, alongside other important films like Double Life, Myrna Secret Spies, Open Dialogue Generation Queer Z, and El Reggaetonero. Frag is directed by Christopher Frentzel, who is also known for co-directing Diaper Doll with Candace Cain that we loved here at Queer News Tonight. Frag is an important film for Wilton Manors and South Florida, as it is based on a true event from August 2022, when a man brought a grenade into the corner pub of Wilton Manors, turning a regular night into chaos. Amidst the present political environment in this country, especially in Florida, where anti-LGBTQ+ hatred is quite evident, the importance of this incredible film certainly increases. Screening on April 22nd at Silver Spot Cinemas, Miami, the film stars Manny Simone, Wayne Kinney, and Daniel Mark. Frentzel also has his first feature now playing on Amazon Prime called Somebody to Love. And what thrills us the most is having Frentzel with us today at the table as one of the anchors of Queer News Tonight to discuss the film's creation, its selection for the OUTshine LGBTQ+ Film Festival Miami, and the significance behind its title, Frag, a wordplay on frag grenade and a poignant commentary on anti-gay slurs. Welcome, Christopher Frentzel. We're so happy to have you, darling.
I'm so happy.
And you're adorable. You're super cute. I know all the boys are getting real close to the screen right now. Christopher, tell me why Frag? Why did you name this film Frag?
Well, I kind of, like you said, wanted to do a little wordplay on frag grenade, and also a wordplay with the slur that's commonly used against gay men that starts with F, and it's basically frag without the R. But yeah, I just wanted to tell a story that was very impactful, and it was local. And at the time, my boyfriend lived like 5 minutes down the road from it, and it was just very haunting to hear about it. So I reached out to the bartender and a patron that was involved in the incident and interacted with the gentleman. And I interviewed them, I wrote down the story, and I kind of sat on it for a little bit, and then I decided, you know, yeah, it's time to make this. So I wrote it, produced it, directed it, and I'm so proud to have it at OUTshine. It's a festival that I've always wanted to be a part of. I never got to put my feature film there just because of the release date and the deadline.
Of course.
Exactly. So I'm just happy that I'm able to participate this time around.
Yes, well, I've spoken to Steve and Joe and Alexis over there, and they are so excited to have you as part of the film festival. How did you feel when you got that call saying, "Hey, Christopher, your film is going to be part of the OUTshine Film Festival this year"?
I really couldn't believe it, honestly, because
Stop scamming me.
Honestly, because filmmaking is such a struggle, like putting all these resources together, and especially in South Florida, it's kind of a limited filmmaking community down here. We're loud, but we're proud down here. And there's always a risk when you submit to a film festival. You never know if you'll get rejected or selected, or if you're just this close to getting in, but then it's just an honorable mention. But I was really happy to see that it got in, and especially with so many other amazing short films. And I get to speak with some of the other directors on a panel as well. So it's going to be a really nice night.
So Manny Simone is part of Queer News Tonight. He's been an anchor on here a million times. And he is sexy and sweet and talented, and he could play the piano like nobody's business. How did you make him so hard? Like, he just looked like... That's not what I meant, bodybuilder. Okay?
It's not that hard.
I saw, it's not that hard for you, maybe, right? You know, but like, to see Manny behind the bar as this bartender that went through this chaotic night.
It was honestly amazing, and honestly, Manny and Wayne, who played Toby, the guy who brought the grenade in, they were just incredible. When they sent their audition tapes in, I immediately casted them, essentially. I was just kind of going through all these tapes, and I was kind of talking to these two other actors that were really good, and I had callbacks with them, but then the second I got Manny and Wayne's tape in, I immediately casted them. Like, I didn't even need a callback, honestly.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're in your groove right now, Christopher? Like, what I'm saying is that, like, we just talked about Diaper Doll the other day. I'm a friend of Dana Davis.
Yeah.
She is someone that's super important to me. Her and Candace, what they've been able to do, that short film was freaking hysterical. All right. And if you had to go to the bathroom, you could hold it because it was only like 3 minutes long. Right. So you were good, you know, like, so are you in your vibe right now? Now you have a movie on Amazon Prime as well. Like, you're getting these out.
Yeah, just a lot of momentum going on, and I'm also working on a documentary with actually 2 documentaries. One with Dana Davis about Wilton Manors, going to be called Wilton Wins, and I'm also working on another documentary that I actually worked with a crew member from Diaper Doll. We all decided to wait. What if we like kind of follow these extras that are part of Diaper Doll and kind of explore their journeys, kind of breaking into the film industry and acting and such. So that documentary is called Extra currently, and I'm working with that with Sam. Oh my God, what's her name?
She's really important. I promise.
Yeah, no, I'm just blanking out right now. But no, it's an incredible story following these 4 really interesting people and just kind of how they all mesh and work together trying to break in the industry. So yeah, there's just a lot of momentum going on with all these projects.
You have to ride it though. So you have to ride the momentum.
You have to ride it hard. You have to ride it real hard. That's right. I'm just going to slide you my resume right over here.
Vats. Her name was Vats. Vats.
There it is.
I got you, girl.
He remembered. But you're hitting on these poignant topics. Like Diaper Doll is about, you know, just the ridiculousness of these bathroom bills against our trans, you know, brothers and sisters, right? Like, you know, that was a hit. And then now you're talking about this grenade that happened in Wilton, you know, a couple of years ago, you know? Like, do you watch TV news and just go, ha, I'm going to bring this to film?
Yeah, like, what made you touch on that and want to, like, document that? Because I've never even, like, heard of it until this day. So thank you for spreading that awareness. Is really important. But, like, what made you do that?
I think I just wanted to, firstly, kind of tell a short film anyway, because I was just fresh off of finishing Somebody to Love, and you know, I was kind of rumbling in my head like, what's the next thing to do? And you know, I could have written a whole feature, but I just kind of wanted to do something small scale, something that I could shoot in 2 days. And with this story, it was perfect within that window. And I don't know, the story just really resonated with me because you just see a lot of our safe spaces, our safe queer spaces around the country, always kind of under threat. And what touched me about this story was that it's kind of like the other side of the coin with mass shootings, you know, with those, so many people die instantaneously. But with this, it's like a grenade. It's like the potential of devastation. And this man had to be talked down and diffused like he was a bomb himself, you know, and thank goodness the grenade was a dud. It wasn't a real grenade, but no one at that bar had any idea of that. You know, they had to operate under the assumption that this was a real grenade. This man came to harm everyone and was just having a bad day, and just so many different factors going on with him. And after interviewing the folks involved, Joseph Shakespeare and Daryl Darling, you could tell that this man was dealing with not only PTSD from serving in the military, his friend passed away recently in the police force, you know, his own internalized homophobia as well, and kind of being rejected by his gay peers, even though he may not want to admit himself what his sexual identity is. Just all these compounding factors coming together. So I just wanted to tell a story about the resiliency of our community, but also shine a light on those we might leave behind and not know.
I love that. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing your short. I think it's going to be fantastic. I think that Frag is like, we can all relate to something like that, right? And I think it's going to be wonderful. So please make sure that you get your tickets at OUTshinefilm.com and go see Christopher, all right? Walk that red carpet, right?